So today is my last day at school. We finished all of our exams yesterday, but we're going back in today for some leavers thing. And the whole point of today's video is to just state the fact that I can't believe how fast time is going by and how precious time is, right? Because it didn't seem that long ago that I was making that video that was titled, I only have 8 months left until I go to college, right? And we're already at that point now. This was the 8 months. We're in June, and I timed it as 8 months from the filming of that video. And so 8 months has gone by. You know, I've done £350, so I did sign some kind of, service deal for the agency, but nothing major, and it just feels like progress is super slow. And I'll be completely honest with you, it's because I compare myself to those people online. You know, you see those 18-year-olds that have achieved financial freedom, you see them with the businesses, the success, not necessarily all the penthouses and stuff like that, but you see that they have something there, they have a substantial business, and they're only 17, 18, and that's me next year. And so if 6 months or 8 months has gone by that quickly, how fast will a year, 2 years go before I'm 18, and then before I'll be out of college and I'll be doing whatever I'm doing? And that's the thing that I think is making me think that time is going by so quickly, because ever since I started this whole journey online last year, I've just noticed every single day has gone by so quickly. The months have felt like literally days. You know, the whole of last year felt like a blur. I filmed over, however many videos it was. I did all of these different things, tried different strategies, new techniques, and somehow when I look back at it now, it just went by in a flash. And this year's already doing the same. We're halfway through the year, very little progress, and so this is part of the documentary. This is me speaking to founders, entrepreneurs, CEOs, people that are trying to get towards their version of success and actually care about it. And so this is part of the journey. I get that I spoke about in my last video, the longer you're in the stage where nothing's working, the greater your reward will be. At least that's the trend I've seen with people online. And I believe that's something to be true. So the longer I keep pushing through, the more I keep having passion for it and actually caring about this journey, then the greater the reward will be at the end. And so it's in this period now that most people give up. And so if you're watching this and you're thinking of giving up, or you think that just because you've been trying this for 2 years, maybe you've even been trying this for 10 years and nothing's working for you, I just wanted to put the message out there that the only way you will ever fail is if you give up. Trust me when I say that if you keep doing it over and over and over again, you will be successful in the end. It may take 30 years, it may take 50 years, but you will get there because you'll find something that works and you'll double down on that and you'll keep pushing for that. But you have to bear in mind that time is super precious. It's the one thing that all of us have a limited amount of. It's something that we can't, exchange anything for. It's something that you have to understand is super important that you use it wisely. So the next time you're sat down at your desk and you're scrolling, rather than doing that deep productive work that you should be doing to get further towards your goal, all you're doing is delaying the time between where you are now and where you want to be in the future. So just think about that. Just think about how badly do you want it? Because there are so many people out there that want it. Very few are willing to put in the actions to get it every single day. And so you have to be asking yourself, are you that person that is doing the actions, that's sending the emails, that is making the content? Whatever your version of success is, whatever your idea is, go for that, because success is something that is thrown around online. People show their supercars, people show their penthouses or their houses or something like that, but it doesn't mean that. It's dependent on what you think your version of success is. If you want to buy a house and live comfortably with your family, and that's your version of success, you're not interested in cars, you're not interested in houses, then go for that. Don't think just because everyone shares supercars online that means that when you make your first million, 5 million, 10 million, then you should go out and buy a supercar. The whole idea of success is that it's right for you, it's what you think is the right thing for you, your family, your friends, people around you, all of those people that are in your close network. That's who you're doing it for. And so never forget that. Never forget the fact that even though you're going through these trials, tribulations, the struggles, or the rejections of business and the online kind of space, if you're constantly doing these things day after day after day, you have a reason, you have a why for it. So find that out first. Is it your friends? Is it your family? Is it people you care about? Because over time, and time being the super precious thing, over time you'll realise just how much you actually want to achieve it for those people, or for that one thing that you're striving to do. And that's when the passion and the energy comes from. Because over the past year, and it's probably been about a year and a half now since I started this whole journey, you know, my passion has just grown every single day. Every single day I feel like I need to get there more. I need to be more successful. I need to do all of these things. And that's just one of the things that you'll notice. If you're doing the right thing, if you have the determination and the discipline to get towards your goals, then every single day you'll realise just how much you need to do it. And every single day, it's not just something you want to do, not just something that would be nice, you know, not just thinking, yeah, it'd be nice to be successful, or it'd be nice to run a successful company that is respected and well understood. No, it becomes a need. It becomes something you have to do. And that's the point where I got last year, still the point I'm at now. It has to be something that I achieve. And like I say, I'm going to do it in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. I'm going to keep doing it over and over and over again until I get towards that version of success. And that is the mindset, that's the goal, striving mindset you have to have if you are if you are looking to get towards that version of success. Because let me tell you now, I know a lot of people that have tried to start things, you know, have done drop shipping, or they've tried to do one of these online trends, or even start their own business fully. But very few follow through and keep doing it over and over and over again. So when picking a business model, or when trying to start your own thing, pick something that requires very little startup capital. So drop shipping is probably not the best idea, because how long can you sustain that for? And so think about outreach, think about lead generation, things like that. But you can also try and grow your Instagram account, grow your YouTube channel. Any of these things are stuff that you can do with very little startup capital, but can be super beneficial to you in the future. So maybe you decide to do that, maybe you don't. But I want you to realise that today is my last day at school, and it felt like 5 years has gone by in a blur, because I've been at that school for 5 years, and you know, time has just gone so quickly. It's something that I can't explain. Maybe you know what I'm saying, maybe you don't, but there will come a certain point in your life when you're trying to get towards your goals, you're trying to achieve a certain thing, and then you come across this idea that it's already been a year since you started it. It's already been a decade since you started it. And so the whole process, the whole journey goes by so quickly. So make sure you're doing the right things. I can't stress that enough. There is too little time for you to do unimportant things, do things that don't really matter, that don't move the needle. So focus on the things that do, because time is the one valuable asset that you have. And I'm sure you've heard Warren Buffett and all of these people mention it. And it's that time is the one thing that no one can exchange anything for. You can't get more of it. You can't, well, maybe you can get less of it, but the point is that when you're trying to do something, the time will go by so quickly, because you're purpose driven, you have a goal, and so everything you're trying to do is directed, all of your time is directed at that one thing. So when you then take a step out, or it's been a year, or it's, you know, you look back over a certain time period, you think, that went by so quickly. And it's because you've been so focused on that one thing for the whole year, for the whole 5 years, 10 years. And that's why the time feels like it's going by so quickly. And so my school days are over. I've got college after summer, but school is over now. And 5 years has gone by super quickly. The 1 year and a half years I've been doing this on social media, on trying to start my business, trying to grow, get better as a founder, an entrepreneur, a CEO, has been over a year and a half. And that's crazy, and it's something that I need to think about more carefully going into the future, and to every single day, are the right actions being taken? Only the needle movers, only the things that are going to actually make a difference, and that's what I need to focus on. And so more updates coming on that soon, but thank you very much for watching. Remember to take it one step at a time, and I will catch you in the next one.